What's up, superheroes? It's time for Triple D, your daily dose of Daisy. Plus SB, Super Bruce.
I just had a treatment by the Venice Healer, Miss Daisy. A healing. It's just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. You are gifted, full of strength and empathy, and
It was an
bring it
amazing
all out.
dance, like
It
a
was.
Ninja Turtle.
It was a good dance.
Like a Ninja Turtle on a king. That's what's up. So update time. Bruce is also, one of my very close friends and tribesmen, aka Bob the Builder.
The builder. We've built some carts.
That's right. And Bruce, well, not only that, so a tribe means that we're interdependent. We have interdependent relationship that is synergetic, which means his way of being benefits my way of being. We're curious about each other's needs. We benefit each other. We're unconditionally there for each other. And Bruce has made possible 4 tiny homes. He's been a big part of a lot of my projects. Not just that, but I've known Bruce since I first got to the beach about 4 years ago. And we have an update. So Bruce, I'm sharing with you the same update as I'm sharing with him. So remember when I handed you my phone? I was like, Bruce.
Yes.
I was like, superhero Bruce.
Photograph.
And Bruce was like, Bruce. And he caught the phone, and then it was already live streaming. He was like, shh. So what he was live streaming was I was talking to the Turtles. And the Turtles are so cute.
The boys in blue.
The boys in blue. Oh my god, if we could get the videos that the cops have of all the Daisy footage, imagine how fun. It would be amazing. So, I asked them, what's up, superheroes?
The real superheroes.
So I was saying my hellos to them and kidding around, and the Asian one who put the metal bracelets on Paul, one of my tribesmen, I don't know if you saw that video I posted.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So the one who put the metal
Yeah,
bracelets.
he seems pretty serious.
So I was doing like air hugs and fist bumps. So I get to my friend, I'm like, fist bump. And he's like, no, Daisy. And I was like, what? I was like, air hug? He's like, no, Daisy. What's the name of henna tattoo guy? He cracks me up.
He wanted just the facts. Just the facts, Daisy.
But no, he was kidding because the thing was already over. But because I didn't know the name, and they were joking around like, why don't you know your friend's name, Daisy? I was like, I call everyone superhero. So the reason I'm telling you this, it wasn't just this delightful positive interaction, but there was actually some juiciness. One of the officers, who I take very seriously and have a lot of respect for because he and I used to not like each other. And when I first got to the beach, I didn't get along with the cops, and we kind of went at it, screamed at each other, and then I had to earn his respect back. And he basically for a year was like, and then after a year he confronted me. He was like, that was really disrespectful. I felt really like just unsafe for this. And he told me how he felt, and I was like, you make a lot of sense, and I care, and I want to do it better, and that I did make a mistake, and I feel mourning for that, and I care about you and the impact. So now we're friends.
And he came back.
Yeah, so that was him.
Back
That's
in
the
the
guy.
fold.
So that, yeah, he's cool. So he comes to me, he goes, Daisy, know that we respect each other. He's like, let me tell you, McAdams, you have her worried.
Sergeant McAdams.
Yeah, he's like, you got McAdams worried. He's like, and she's like, doesn't like this back and forth, so we're gonna get you guys together to talk, okay? I was like, that's what I've been worried. I've been wanting to collaborate. He's like, I know. And this is like one of the senior guys. He's like, I know. He's like, I'm gonna talk to her. And I was like, well, what about my healing circles? It was like 2 o'clock on Saturday, remember? He's like, Daisy, that's never gonna happen. I was like, come on, McAdams already said it. She's told me twice that she was going to pay them public outreach to go to the healing circles, that it would be a good thing, and she was into it, and she wanted to do it. And he was like, okay. He's like, I'll talk to her about that too.
Because when it comes down to it, you're there for the same thing. You want like a nice, peaceful coexistence here.
That's
so
right.
You're trying to do that as well.
I'm basically doing their job. I'm just trying to do it fifth dimensionally, which means through relationship instead of domination.
Yeah.
So partnership, a care for the whole, acknowledging we're the same spirit, that there's no separation between us and the light shaping all of this. once we acknowledge that, we go to fifth dimensional. That's what being a superhero is. So the big update here is, number one, he was like, she's very worried about your carts, those structures. And I was like, I know, and I've talked to the cops. So the big update is, he's like, we're gonna get you and the sergeant together so you guys can work together and talk about it together, because otherwise it's a battle.
Yeah.
And I kept telling her, I'm gonna see you on the battlefield, my warrior queen. Or the love goddess can come out, we can hug it out. Stop fighting me.
But you're after the same
Help
thing.
me, help us. So apparently the fourth one was the one. Only took 4 tiny homes.
Oh man.
Kidding, dude. Wouldn't want to go through that again. But and then the second big update is, so the carts on wheels, because they agree. I was like, because I brought up a couple of good main points.
The vendor card.
Yes. So I brought up 3 main points. The first main point is the homeless people are hurting the local businesses because they're stealing carts. So by giving them these carts, we're helping the local businesses. The second problem that we have is the residents and the people who come here are getting hurt by the homeless because of the eyesoreness and the mess and the dakara that they create. So the second people who will be being helped from this is all the people who have to deal with the homeless mess, because it's going to clean up the mess. And then the third people who are going to, and I'm telling you, everyone's needs are going to be met. And there's actually 4 groups. The third people who are going to, well, 5, I could keep going on, are going to be benefited are the homeless, because they're going to have a clean, dry place on wheels. If they're asked to move, they can move right away. And guess who else gets benefited from that? The sanitation workers, because it's a lot less work from that for them. And guess who else gets benefited? The police officers, because it's a lot less enforcing. And then we can shift, and let's shift the whole, and instead of domination, and let's get the sanitation guys out of here and create some kind of fellowships where we're taking care of the grounds, not picking up the same piece of trash. Then we're going to create trash makers. If you send in mess cleaners, you create mess makers. If you stop sending in sanitation people to pick up the trash will stop. I promise you. We will find another way. We just gotta be brave. Bruce, this is famous artwork done by moi. Which one would you like?
Right here. Wow. Wow.
When did
So,
you paint these?
Like a month ago when things were going good and we had a whole bunch of stuff, tiny homes and paint, and we could just sit around and paint. And this is a self-portrait. It captured my golden hair. It's
Goddess.
only that
Goddess
gold when the
light.
sun's on it, so you could actually see now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
my hair sings.
gold spun.
Uh-huh. And I put the bush because if my bush was able to get the golden sunlight, it would be more golden, and my butthole would be more pink. Sun is a good thing. And if we want to completely dissolve the body shame, let's skate away on a kick-ass skateboard and really shred it up. That's what's up.
You got the pitch and wheel set.
That's a good one. It says love Venice, and then this one says love. City workers kept messing with me, so we got a couple of holes here. So I was gonna kind of beautify, maybe do some ropage, but I mean it's cool as it is. Love, and then it says all of life. We can love all of life. Imagine if everything's God. If you see a fish and you're just completely awestruck, and you can feel all the healing elixirs and endorphins fill you because you're able to see the divinity in all of life. That's what's up when we come back to the 5th dimension. And don't think there's not violence and lower vibrations. There are. It's just we're able to choose. Book.